Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Daja Liman Khal. As mentioned, I'm Eleanor Bitsor Yonezu from the Israel Export Institute. We're really excited to be here. So we're the executive arm of the Israel government in promoting export. We established in 1958, based in the heart of the Israel Tech Tel Aviv, working worldwide and understanding the industry's needs, the Israel Tech ecosystem. Our purpose is to support Israeli companies to scale globally by generating businesses opportunities with our different units, such as exhibitions unit, the business development unit, which is divided into 15 different sectors. As you see, it covers all of the Israeli tech ecosystem verticals. I'm especially from the investment department. We're matching companies with investors, a network of VCs, CVCs, tech hubs, accelerators, and more. Our most natural collaboration with our only partner, the Foreign Trade Administration. Us working from the grounds of Israel and the Foreign Trade Administration based worldwide in over 15 different countries, 50. Together, we complete each other and create opportunities such as today's exhibition of InnoVEX at Computex. I'd like to take this opportunity and to thank deeply Aviv Doron, head of the Israel Economic and Trade Mission in Taipei, and his wonderful team, Elsa Hassay, Kai-Ting Huang, and Peggy Lee, for our beautiful collaboration. May we continue to create together more fruitful opportunities like today's. We have brought to you here 5 innovative AI companies, all different verticals, covering different technologies, shaping tomorrow's technology. I invite all of you to come and visit our national pavilion and get to know our breaking through companies and take this opportunity to create fruitful discussions with all the 9 companies showcasing their technologies in the next 2 days. If you need any other connections or business opportunities, please reach out to our partner and we'll provide you the perfect match for your requirements. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Eleanor, for your introduction. And now, kicking things off is Actasys, and let's welcome Vidya Patil, VP of Product. And please give him a round of applause.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aditya Patel. I'm here to represent Actasys. We make solid-state fans. As I don't have to tell anybody over here, in today's AI centers, networking hardware are the highway of communication. You have all the calculation happening at all the GPUs and CPUs, but if you do not communicate them effectively, that's where your bottleneck is. If you look at the next generation of networking systems that are coming out, they're more prone to overheat. Higher and higher data speeds basically prevent these devices from performing at the highest level. You get a lot of thermal bottleneck. And that, at the end of the day, slows down your data movement and reduces the efficiency of your data centers. For that, we essentially produce these devices that I have in my hand. These are solid-state fans. They come in multiple sizes. Each of these are 3 mm thick, 3 mm thin, consume about 5 watts, and produce air jets up to 250 kilometers per hour. What that allows you to do is to double your data throughput and reduce the set point temperature on your data rack. Because these are solid state, they have a huge lifespan. For example, the ones I have in hand can run up to 16 years, so that's 16 years full operation non-stop at 40C rated. As I was mentioning, in terms of the markets that we serve, we have these different sizes, all the way from the largest one to the smallest one, working on network interface cards, on DPUs and other networking hardware where you have optical ports. These are the places where you cannot get a fan or it's too expensive to get any other cooling solution, that's where we would perfectly fit, providing precise on-spot cooling to your devices. And of course, please visit us at a booth and we'd be happy to take further questions. Thanks.
Much. And now we are pleased to introduce Ari Yeager, VP of R&D at Cogniteam.
So, one. So thank you. I'm Ari from Cogniteam, and I spent a little bit what we're doing. All right. So we provide a management and a monitoring system for edge devices, which are connected to the cloud. They can also be connected locally for an on-prem solution. We manage the control and deployment of software to these devices. And so this is our system on the left. And in general, we cater for different use cases. And one of the use cases that I'll present here is a LiDAR-based solution. In these use cases, we provide the safety and monitoring in urban areas. The nice thing about LiDAR is the anonymity in LiDAR data. So it's not a camera. Everything that you see here is generated from the depth image generated by these sensors. It means that we cannot, and even if the system is hacked, there is no way of understanding who the person is, but you can see that you can clearly see that there's a person there. So, and the data is very accurate. So we can know the distances and we can provide alerts within the system through different means to operators in case of safety concerns or saving in specific areas. You see there's a train platform and we can detect people inside the forested areas, and we can do a lot of things inside traffic control and in other interesting urban areas where cameras are problematic. So our motto is that we provide a unified platform, and I'll show you a little bit. So through our platform, there's an ability to monitor multiple devices. We can create different visualization tools for those different sensors. One of them is LiDAR, but we can also work with cameras, speakers, and we can both monitor a single robot, but also a fleet of robots. And we have different use cases for mobile platform, for stationary cameras, for LiDAR, for IP cameras in an office, doing some edge compute. In all our use cases, the edge is doing most of the heavy lifting within the algorithms, and the platform itself provides the online observability. We have a booth here, and we'll be happy to talk further. Thank you.
Thank you, Ari, for the insightful presentation. And now presenting is ioTech. Please welcome its co-founder and CEO, Herb Javis.
Good afternoon. I'm Hervé Javis, CEO and co-founder of ioTech, and I'm very excited to present for the first time in Taiwan our technology. We have developed a machine that deposits material in high resolution for integrated chips packaging. We're using a unique cutting-edge technology based on laser transfer. ioTech enables manufacturers to build smaller and more powerful devices. Our mission is to deliver high resolution without changing industrial materials in any way. Our system is already installed at leading manufacturers, semiconductor manufacturers in the US and in Europe. We're supported by ASMPT from Singapore, by Henkel from Germany, by Taiyo from Japan, and by the European Union. Today, integrated circuits have become really small. However, packages remain quite large. And this is because current deposition systems have reached their limits. This is the bottleneck to further miniaturization. Let's imagine that you have a 70-micron LED. Now try and drop a piece of glue of 200 micron on it. Our technology enables to match the size of the LED with the glue. So how does it work? Our machine prints material on the foil. Then the foil comes in front of a laser, and the laser deposits a few thousand times per second droplets of material. And we don't need any nozzle, we don't need any valve, we don't need any screens or stencil. So the cost of ownership is really low. So if you're a chips manufacturer or an OSAT, we can help you match the roadmaps of your customers. Our system is used for multiple applications. For instance, you can print multi-layer metal interconnect, or you can print solder paste at, let's say, 50 micron resolution, or you can do die attach on non-conformal substrates. Also, you can do spacers and barriers under 100 micron. You can do flux with unmatched edge definition. You can do underfill with very low, very small KOZ. And soon, you'll be able to print PCBs. So we are the only company offering such capability. If you're a savvy semiconductor investor, we have great ROI potential. While ASML has revolutionized the front-end manufacturing, we're about to bring the technology to revolutionize the back-end. So we'd love to speak with you. Please come and see us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And next presenting is NeuReality, and please welcome CEO Moshe Tanan.
Thank you guys for coming. I'm Moshe, I'm co-founder and CEO of NeuReality. And we're bringing profitability to AI. Every industry, technology industry, is based on profitability. Today, most or all AI applications are not profitable. We develop a new type of a chip that you'll see what its meaning in the system in a second. And we're based in Israel, Poland, and US. The industry data center technology in AI is based on the main component, the GPU, CPU, and networking. And there's many system topologies, from OEM servers to the big factory, the big pods that NVIDIA and Google are building. And we see micronodes of CPU coupled with GPU, CPU coupled with 2 GPUs, and performance, bandwidth, and latency is never enough. The problem is that the GPUs are evolving at 2x growth every year in terms of performance per dollar. And CPU had plateaued 10 years ago and growing in 10%. This growing gap is causing, this is a graph where you see 8 GPUs functional inside a server. The more GPUs you use, the less utilization you get, so you're actually wasting CapEx and OpEx. What NeuReality had done is changing the system architecture of CPU hosting every GPU, and we replace it with a new technology that we invented that embed the networking inside the chip, the hypervision layer, and preprocessor to couple the GPU, boost its output, and reduce the cost and energy. The result is that when you use off-the-shelf GPUs from NVIDIA, Qualcomm, or any other GPU provider, we can boost its capability by 5 to 10x and reduce the cost of ownership on any modality, any use case of AI. You see computer vision, we cut down the cost of any request by 93%, in generative AI by 74%. We're selling 2 types of topologies. The right one with one-to-one topology, every GPU get one of our chip in front end, and this is for computer vision, audio, speech recognition. And on the left, you see an LLM box that has one of our chip hosting 4 GPUs. And that's it. Come to our booth, see the technology, and we'd love to serve you.
Thank you very much. And now on stage is POLYN Technology. Please welcome its CEO, Alexander Timofeev.
Yes, hi, good afternoon. I'm happy to present POLYN, NASP Technology. And we are a fabless semiconductor company based in the UK and Israel and focused on new generation analog neuromorphic chip with ultra low latency and ultra low power consumption. We solved the problem not in high performance application, not as before mentioned for GPU, but for area where you have raw data through. In many applications, you need to process raw data coming from sensors like microphone, low resolution camera, accelerometer, and others, and keep simultaneously low latency and ultra low power of operation. And here, digital solutions are not performed well because if you use AI model for this data processing, you still have step-by-step execution. Anywhere, if you use a multi-core processor, you have a cycle for processing this. We solve this problem a very specific way. So we compile digital neural net model to analog core, the system which have physical neurons working through parallel like our brain functioning. So it's a through parallel data processing. As a result, we have a microwatt power consumption and microsecond latency per inference at the same time. So it's much better than you can achieve in digital system. The first product chip now in tape out, and we expect in summer. And then we have a pipeline of few other application where we use this technology for voice processing, few application for speech recognition, for keyword detection, remote controls application, radio communication, and etc. Vibration signal processing for smart tire and ADAS system, and various biosensors data processing for wearables device. This is for healthcare primary. And you can visit our booth in Israel Pavilion to look for our demos.
Thank you very much. And up next is Radix. Please welcome Sales Director Joshua Rozansky.
Hi everyone. So Radix is offering a device management solution, actually remote device management solution. We manage any type of devices as long as this is an Android device. So we do manage laptops and tablets and point of sales and large displays and TVs and set-top boxes, anything. Whatever, any device which is mainly Android based, we do manage it. What's the idea behind, managing devices? Quite simple. You want to reduce operation cost and you want to collect data from the devices. So reducing operation cost, you can do remotely lots of stuff instead of, getting physically to the device. And then you can apply commands to the whole group of devices in one click instead of, doing it one by one. And of course, collecting data. Valuable data which you can take later on for analyzing and taking some business decisions. Some information about the company. I think what's important to mention here is that today we manage more than 5 million devices, Android devices, and we integrated our solution with more than 200 different types of equipment. In order for us to manage the device, we have to integrate, we have to install an agent on the device that allows us the management capabilities. We have quite many customers, I would say, but two main types of customers. One type of customers, these are the manufacturers, which are embedding our solution into their offering. So many times you get a device, you don't know that Radix is in because it's white labeling, but Radix is in. You can see here Samsung, Lenovo, Promethean. I mean, any Samsung device which is not Tizen, which is based on Android, will come with Radix pre-embedded. Okay, so this is one type of customers, the manufacturers. Another type of customers, these are pay TV operators. Companies like Vodafone and Orange. For example, Vodafone is using our solution for management of their set-top boxes, their TV boxes in 8 different countries today. Okay, so they have millions of devices within their customer houses, and they are using Radix to manage all these devices. We do offer lots of stuff when it comes to management, around security, lifecycle, performance, customer support, all this kind of stuff. Application management, we can install applications, remove applications, update the application. We provide remote support. We provide device management, changing the configuration, the setting. We can block the device. We can locate the device. We can do whatever we like. Once the agent is installed on the device is ours. We can do whatever we like. So that's in short Radix, and we'll be happy to discuss it with you later.
Thank you very much. And next, let's welcome our next presenter, Mikhail Anakin, Software Team Leader at SolidRun.
Sorry, just a second. Good day, everyone. I'm Mikhail, embedded software engineer at SolidRun, a company known for delivering compact, energy-efficient, and high-performance computing platforms tailored for embedded and edge applications. At SolidRun, we specialize in developing hardware solutions for the world's most demanding environments, from industrial automation to networking, and now increasingly for the edge AI off-grid use cases. Our platform used in sectors where reliability, performance, and power efficiency are non-negotiable. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to our latest product, SolidSense ioT. It's a rugged, low-power, standalone edge AI platform designed to operate where the other devices simply can't. So, what's the challenges we're solving? Across the industry, like border civilians, wildlife conservation, smart farming, etc., there's a growing need for intelligent devices that can work independently in isolated locations, often with no access to the grid, bad network connectivity, and no human presence for the maintenance. These devices must be smart, energy efficient, and be able to function for weeks and even months with only on batteries or small solar panels, while still detecting and reacting to important events. SolidSense AI is built specifically for that. It's a visual-based AI platform equipped with a ton of sensors: accelerometer, camera, PIR motion sensor, ambient light, temperature, humidity sensors, and more. And of course, it includes cellular network support, everything needed to run a standalone operations. What makes SolidSense ioT truly powerful is a low-power design. It stays in standby mode, waiting for event occurs, consuming almost no energy. And when event happens, like motion or temperature spike, it wakes up, captures the moment, runs on device AIs, and sends you insights, not the raw streams, which allows us to save the bandwidth and save the battery and have much, much better battery life. The device is solar chargeable, waterproof, and rugged. With completely wireless operation, no physical infrastructure is needed. It can be installed and activated in just minutes, and thanks to our partner software stacks, it allows to bring our customers' AI application far to the edge in a very, very fast way. With SolidSense ioT, we're bringing AI to the places where the grid doesn't reach and the cloud simply can't go. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And wrapping up our lineup is Trackimo. Please join me in welcoming its founder and COO, Ahmed Sheikh. Okay, so please give him a round of applause.
Hi, everybody. My name is Amit. Talk to you a little bit about Trackimo. We've been around for quite a few years. What we provide is end-to-end solutions for personal safety and asset tracking, all based on technologies that we've developed, where we have our own manufacturing of the devices. We also develop the firmware on the device, the back-end systems, the communication. Can you hear me now? The communication. And the end-user applications with multiple APIs. Just some examples of our successful products. The Tracky GPS trackers is the #1 tracker on Amazon for quite a few years. Over here on the left, you can see a product we developed together with Vodafone. It's called the Vodafone Curve GPS tracker. It's been the best-selling personal IoT GPS tracker for Vodafone for quite a few years. And this one is a wearable device, smartwatch for children, developed as a joint venture with Paramount Nickelodeon, which is a safe smartwatch for small children that encourages playtime and activity and movement, along with an app for the parents where they can communicate with the children in a safe, protected environment. So as you can see, we have multiple products with different categories, all based on the same underlying technology that we developed for a few years. We've just released a new family of products that we call the Lock8 products. My Lock8 are products which are used for family safety, personal safety. There are products that are provided for asset tracking, some big ones with batteries and rugged capacities. Products for package tracking, bags, multiple usages, even for car and vehicle safety with asset tracking for assets which are out on the field and can even operate on solar power. And just recently, following a demand from the market, we released a product for pet location, mostly for dog, the Pet Lock8, a very smart, sophisticated, small size tracker for the pet's collar that can communicate with our servers, with the customers, provide them with alerts and know-how of what's happening with the dog. And it also builds on a community of people that can support in case the dog gets lost. We can just click a button, say my dog is lost, and a whole lot of people around the city or the neighborhood can immediately see the dog's location in real time and help me to find them. And right now, we're about to release a product with a temporary name BAB phone. It's probably going to be relaunched, renamed soon. And the idea is that we come to solve the problem of small children that want to communicate, need to get online, but the parents don't want them to get online because of all of the risks that are coming up in the recent years, like cyberbullying, online harassment, everything that comes along, or exposure to inappropriate content. So the BAB phone is actually a small form factor that comes built in with the Trackimo safety platform, tracking, monitoring, and you're welcome to see and in our booth. Thank you.